My artist is Leonardo di Sale Piero da Vinci, or better known as Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo was an Italian polymath, having been a scientist, mathematician, engineer, inventor, anatomist, painter, sculptor, architect, botanist, musician, and writer. Leonardo da Vinci was born on April 15th, 1452, in a farmhouse in the hills of Tuscany, outside the village of Anciano in present-day Italy. Born out of wedlock to respected Florentine notary Sale Piero and a young peasant woman named Caterina, he was raised by his father and his stepmother. Young Leonardo received little education beyond basic reading, writing, and mathematics. Around the age of 14, Da Vinci began a long apprenticeship with the noted artist Andrea del Verrocchio in Florence, a renowned Florentine painter. He learned a wide variety of technical skills, including metalworking, leather arts, carpentry, drawing, painting, and sculpting. At the age of 20, Da Vinci got his own workshop, where he spent most of his time, still collaborating with his teacher for many years. Verrocchio completed his Baptism of Christ around 1475 with the help of his student, Leonardo. It is said that Verrocchio was so humbled by the superior talent of his pupil that he never picked up a paintbrush again. Later on, in 1476, Florentine court records show that Da Vinci and 4 other young men were charged with sodomy, a crime punishable by exile or even death. Although Da Vinci was acquitted, his whereabouts went entirely undocumented for the following 2 years. After abandoning his patrons in Florence, he went to work in Milan. He worked for Ludovico, the Duke of Milan, for 17 years, inventing war machines that were never actually built. In his sketchbooks are plans for cannons, smoke machines, portable bridges, and even armored vehicles. Around 1495, Ludovico commissioned Da Vinci to paint The Last Supper, one of the most famous paintings in the world, on the back wall of the dining hall inside the monastery of Milan's Santa Maria delle Grazie. The masterpiece, which took approximately 3 years to complete, captures the drama of the historic moment. Leonardo da Vinci began painting the Mona Lisa, another one of the world's most famous paintings, in Florence, Italy. Although the Louvre states that it was painted between 1503 and 1506, after he had lingered over it for 4 years, he had left it unfinished. In 1515, Da Vinci met the King François I of France. The king offered Da Vinci the title Premier Painter and Engineer and Architect to the king. One of his last commissioned works was a mechanical line that could walk and open its chest to reveal a bouquet of lilies. He continued to work on his scientific studies until his death at age 67 on May 2nd, 1519. He was said to have died in the king's arms. Although Da Vinci is known for his artistic abilities, fewer than 24 paintings attributed to him actually exist. One reason is that his interests were so varied that he wasn't a prolific painter. For centuries after, however, thousands of pages from his private journals with notes, drawings, observations, and scientific theories have surfaced and provided a fuller measure of a true Renaissance man. Throughout Leonardo's life, he created many marvelous paintings and multiple before-his-time inventions that are well known even today, which makes him one of the most famous artists of all time.